Well, hello everybody, and how are you? On my own. It couldn't get better, could it? But yeah, I'm on my own tonight. Well, at the moment. I don't know where Micky is. Micky was supposed to be joining, but I haven't. I sent him the link, but I haven't heard from him, so hoping everything's okay. And Donna, she's not. She's yeah. So Donna's okay, but she's just had one hell of a week, and she's absolutely shattered. So yeah, just me tonight. Unless anybody wants to join me, and yeah, that'd be great. But so, what we got in line for you? Well, it was going to be a conversation between me and Micky, but oh, we'll have to see if he joins. Maybe he's just a little late, and Donna should rest up. Yes, she's had a bit of a weekend. Sorry, had a bit of a week, so yeah. Of course, it's hard work looking after me. That's what it is, you see. You know. So what have I been up to? Oh, been sorting a few things out in the garden, which and then well, doesn't really seem a hectic week, but I just don't seem to get time to do anything. But bingo, members bingo is going to return on Tuesday, and there will be games that we'll be playing that are going to be members games only. There's been an update on bingo, so things have changed. So there still is one little issue to iron out, but apparently there's more to come. I don't know what is going to be coming, but yeah, you guys in chat, you keep chatting and you'll keep me chatting. So I'm really looking forward to being back with members bingo on Tuesday. So last night we went to my older daughter's grand school graduation. She got her MBA. That's very good. Yeah. And you will be very... What are you doing, Marie? Where are you? So, yeah. Yeah, you should be proud of that, Barbara. And it's always... I'm on a coach. Just above Birmingham. What? The coach is flying? Oh. When he said just above Birmingham, you know, but be careful going around Birmingham. It's they still haven't cleaned the bins, have they? So it could be a bit put a peg on your nose. So the quiz tonight is all 90s related. This Tommy is good on air. Maybe you can talk him into going up with you. He's been up here before. And Tommy is always welcome. I've mentioned that before. And so, yeah. But don't know where, I say, don't know where Micky is. Oh, I like the 90s, do you? No Donna tonight. No, she's... Yeah, no, it's fine, Tommy. But no, Donna's, she's worn out, so it is just me. I can't remember the 90s, I'm that old. Oh, I can. You must be older than me, Brian. Because I can certainly remember the 90s. Oh dear, there we go. Me thinking of bingo, and there goes the little yawn. I started feeling it last night. Now I feel like I got into a fight and hit in the head a few too many times. Yeah, I do hope you recover quickly, Tommy. No, don't worry, Marie, it's not a problem. There was always going to be one of those days when I ended up doing it myself. I mean, I've got my friend here, the Hairy Bikers, so I'm trying some Hairy Bikers beer. So that's best bitter. Chip it up, and I've nearly half a bottle gone already. I thought, it's not flu he's got. But yeah, we're going fishing again next weekend. So no, we'll be here on Fishy Fishy next weekend, but then we're going on a Sunday, we're going to go fishing. So that's like every 2 weeks now. The whole house is sick too. All of us huddled up in bed watching TV today. Oh no. My kids were very small in the 90s, so I was a little busy. It'll be interesting to see how much I remember. No, I think it was COVID. That's where you're wrong, Brian, because yeah, we caught dabs last weekend when we went. We caught 2 dabs. We caught a flounder. Donna caught about 20 crabs. So we had and then what else did she catch? Oh, she caught something. What were they? Some sort of fish, like a dragon fish or something like that. Hello, Jeff. How are you? If you want to pop up for a 5 or 10 minutes, you're very welcome. Everybody's deserted me. But no, we haven't tried. We have caught dabs, but we've just got 2 in the freezer. We haven't tried them yet. And there's a flounder in the freezer as well. Catching dabs that are thrown over the counter at you does not count as catching fish. We weren't in the fishmongers. We were fishing. And we took Joshua, Donna's son, and he caught a tiny dab, and that was the first. He got a new rod. He started going fishing with us, and we're over the moon that he caught his first fish. But in June, we've already made plans. We're going down to Mevagissi in Cornwall in June. We're doing we're staying 3 nights, 2 full days fishing on Mevagissi Harbour. So we're going. There won't be that weekend. There won't be any Fishy Fishy show because we'll be enjoying ourselves on the harbour. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's 4 of us going fishing. Damps means something completely different here, possibly. Yeah, no, it's a fish, a flat fish. Let's see if I can find one. Come on, open up. Let's see if I can bring it up on full screen. The main scene. There we are. No, it's not a flounder. A flounder is a totally different fish. Very, very similar, but the flounder and the dab, they're totally different. The dab is very see-through, almost translucent, and the dab isn't. Sorry, the dab is translucent, the flounder isn't. And then on the flounder is more of a diamond shape. Another way of telling the difference between a flounder and a dab is if you rub your, just give it from the tail to the head. If you just rub upwards, it is it's like sandpaper, but smooth the other way. But with a flounder, it's smooth both ways. Out here near the Pacific coast, in addition to Tommy, definitely they're also tasty little shorefish. Very yummy, probably especially after having the other dabs. I'm on college weekend, Andrew. I'm just trying to get some fish room stuff done between service calls so I don't fall behind on goals. No, that's fine, Jeff. Like I say, I don't know where Micky is. He's normally about. He's probably down the pub. Or he's gone fishing. No, you did say you're on call earlier, Jeff, so, you know, it was... you know, if you were available to come up, then it was fine. But I wasn't. I'm certainly not going to push you, mate. Probably up to his armpits in duckweed. Probably, yeah. He's certainly done well, and because also he's been winning the bingo games, and he won about £140 in whilst playing bingo in Spain. I've got duckweed. I'll send you some. How much do you want? I can send you it by the pound. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't have much duckweed, but I do have a little bit. I have not a clue. Maybe guppies eat it. Well, strangely enough, it's in the tank I've got guppies in, and mine just don't eat it. We tried feeding the guppies. That helps. And it is funny when we feed Whiskers, and the guppies that are in with him, well, they're there at the entrance to his cave. As soon as he's got food, they're there, wanting any sort of scraps that he's missing. I mean, the other day he wasn't eating, and what was it we put in? We put, trying to remember now what it was. Ham that we put in, and he wasn't interested in it at first, and but the guppies were half tearing it apart. Hello, Stephen, and welcome. As you can see, I'm on my own tonight. Micky was supposed to be joining me, but I don't know where he is. Marie is on a coach near Birmingham, and Donna is she's worn out. So yeah, just me tonight. We had tried to talk Jeff into coming up, and then we tried to talk Tommy into coming up, but they weren't having it. So I'll be home by midnight. No, by midnight I will be in bed. Where is it you're going again? I think you did say, didn't you? Where are you going? Liverpool or something? Mind you, looking at the time, you're going to have to hurry up. Oh, midnight. Have you turned into Cinderella? She's now where she's going to be turning into Cinderella. Oh, you're on your way back. Right, you've been to Preston. Did you win or lose? So Plymouth Argyle, Preston. So, right. Oh, you won. Right. So that's took you off the bottom of the table then, hasn't it? Oh, you are being relegated. Oh dear. That's not good. So Brian says, probably lost again. Yeah, they haven't done well this year. Plymouth Argyle is the football team that Marie supports, and she goes everywhere to watch them. And unfortunately, they've lost that many games this year. They've been relegated. I had to laugh earlier. I saw a joke on, it's not 9 o'clock yet, I'll tell you after 9 o'clock. And then I'm out of the watershed. But yeah, I found it quite funny. Yeah, that's the problem. The team is doing better now, but the damage has been done, so They're being relegated. So Plymouth going to have the biggest stadium in the 4th division, probably so. So we've got one of you waiting to play the Super Quiz. We also have Net 10 tonight, and I'm waiting for a Net to turn up as well. So I don't know where she is at the moment. Probably turn up as soon as the quiz starts. Brian, I did see that message last night. Are you wanting your name changed back? Or are you happy with that one for the rest of eternity? I'm happy for now. Okay, because I could have put it back to Brian for you. No, there's no Mandy at the moment either, and so we've no Mandy. We've got no Laurie, but it's still a little bit early. Oh, and no Shirley. But then there won't be a rush for them, will there? Because I've already said that there won't be any bingo on here, Fishy Fishy. Last week was a treat for Debs, and Debs isn't here either. Maybe they'll think I start at 7:30. No, I've always started at 7. So a little bit, yeah. But some people are here, and that's all that matters. So Brian is hoping to win the quiz tonight. He won it last week. He's hoping to have another win. They know I turn up late. Yep, it does scare people. I know you. I wasn't in Graham's stream last night, but I did see the comment that was made last night when I watched a replay this afternoon, and I mentioned there was a mention somewhere about Brian claiming that he's won a quiz, but apparently nobody was there to see it. Yeah, we'll back you up, Brian. The thing is as well that Brian won when it was all girly questions. Yeah, egg ball. But Deb doesn't watch it. I must admit, I'm getting a little bit tempted that to send Brian the link and bring Brian up, but it depends on whether he's going to behave himself. It can always come up as Brianna. I never behave myself, no. Yeah, get Brian on. Oh, there we go. Look, all these excuses. Susan is at work. I need to keep my phone free. Oh, dear. They're nearly as bad as the excuses that Donna gets. I can't come into work today. My budgie's poorly. Yeah, she gets them all. I've had one today. I can't come into work. I can't get the bonnet up in my car. Walk. Catch a bus. So when did you last go fishing then, Brian? Because I know Brian's been fishing in the past. Missing the bus is a real thing down here. The bus service is shocking. Yeah, I must admit, the bus services are not like they used to be. About 10 years ago, I think. Oh, wow. I spent most of my life not fishing. It was only last year when we took it up. And now we're going fishing about every 2 weeks. We do like to be by the coast, though. Jenna is at the mill. Uh-oh. Does that mean that, excuse me, that the credit card is going to get hit? It's giggle going fishing in the UK. If you fall in the water, nothing can eat you. Oh, cheers. I fell in the water in Turkey. And I wasn't in for very long. Probably not too much. Our son wanted to spend his birthday money. Oh, that's not too bad then if he's spending his money. Yeah. Probably has, but like I said, I wasn't in the water very long. Yeah, never again that. Don't know if you get your line stuck, then you sort it out yourself. Has he got smart yet with the half my money, half your money to get a big item? Fishing in the marsh in southern Louisiana. I've looked in the water right by the boat, huge swarms of baby jellyfish everywhere. We had that in Turkey when we went last year. And there were just jellyfish everywhere. And he didn't stop me jumping in, though. Yeah, fortunately, the water wasn't that cold in Turkey, thankfully. I don't know, we were in the harbour when we set off out. And then as we were as we were sailing out of the harbour, there was quite a lot of jellyfish just passing by, and then forgot all about them. And everybody was sort of like umming and ahhing about getting in this water, and I just launched myself straight off, you know, and big splash. And then a very big splash with me. But then it was, while we're in the water, you could see these jellyfish. And I can tell you, they can swim a lot faster than we can. I thought, get out of my way. Because one started swimming towards me. Or however they go, you know, on the current or whatever. So we've got about 15 minutes and we'll be starting the quiz. It's all 90s related tonight. So I do hope. And we've got the net 10 as well afterwards. So that's going to be the quiz anyway. That's going to be possibly bringing back a few memories. Mind you, vote for Tommy because I don't think he was about. There was still a twinkle in his dad's eye. Everything 90s. Political, pop, TV. Had a van and got the cutter out of the back garden and repaired the roof. Oh, hello, Micky. I was just hoping that everything was okay. Yeah. We all got jobs to do, Micky, so yeah, it's fine. Especially on evenings like they are at the moment. Although it's come over cloudy now, but earlier on it was. She's doing a psychic quiz. There were little clear jellyfish in the water off Mexico. We were on vacation. Didn't see them at all at first, and I had a lot of red stings spots as I got out. Felt like little pins poking here and there. Yeah, fortunately, I don't think I mean, these jellyfish, they were quite big. They were like that, but no, we managed to avoid them. But I have heard that I have heard that some of the stings can be quite painful. So roughly about 10 minutes, and then Marie will be doing her psychic answers to the quiz. How do you know there's jellyfish down there, Marie? You don't even go anywhere near the sea.
Hey.
They get the Portuguese man of war in Cornwall. They do get washed up every now and then. Hello, Laurie. Okay, Micky. No worries. I was there in the 80s. Where? Cornwall? Or the seaside? So all we need now is Annette and Mandy to turn up. And then we've got, oh, and Debs, and it's a full team. The sea. And to think she lives about 10 minutes away from the sea and she don't go anywhere near it. She doesn't like the sunshine. She doesn't like the beach, the sea. I don't quiz. Will there be a Saturday bingo game? Annette, I am glad you've turned up, but I've done my little, what do you call it, and adding up all the bingos and working out the dates and everything. And Annette, if you confirm your address, I do have your address, but I need to know it's still the same. If that's the case, then I'm going to send you out a It's Fishy mug, because we're going to take it that you are the winner for the month. Annette was born in the 90s. Yeah, when you say you're working near the quay, how far? Like 3 miles? You've got a mug. It's the same one for the sticker you sent in Washington. Oh, okay, I have seen that. So I will arrange for a mug to be sent out to you. Well, if you want a mug, Brian, then I can soon put up the link to, oh, there you are. It's the link that's my last thing. It says our online merch is now available. Check it out at itsfishy.online. You were 10 meters. Are you sure it wasn't 10 miles away? All this mug talk makes me need to go get more coffee. Be right back. Oh. I'll send you a pic. Oh, have you been 10 meters away? Right. Okay, just so I'm getting it right. 90s, is that when the Titanic sank? No. Or was it for that? Yeah, it might have been the second time on the movie. Oh, Marie's sending me. Are you sure you didn't come out in hives, Marie? Hello, June. Glad you could join us. Kids these days say anyone not born in the 2000 is old. So at least I'm considered old to the kids. Proof. Yeah, but you could have got that from anywhere. I mean, let's be honest, Marie. That's a picture of the sea. There's not a picture of you and the sea. No, I can't get out of it. There we are. I took that from work. Maybe so. But, like I said, there's no picture of you near the sea. So it's not proof. You could have just taken that off Facebook. So Brian was born in the 70s. I must be ancient. Brian, I was born in the early 60s. What does that make me? A dinosaur. Prehistoric. Yeah. So we'll just wait for Brian to join us, and then we'll look at starting the quiz. Oh, early 60s, you should be in the Smithsonian. Yeah. A museum piece. So how many people have we got in? 3. There's only 3 if you want to play the quiz. So what you will be pleased about, Annette, is it's not Brian, it's Micky. If I said Brian, it's Micky that I'm waiting for. But what you'll be pleased about, Annette, is that we're going to be doing some members only games come Tuesday, and there is some changes. I'm losing signal. Yay! I'm joking. We can ditch Micky too. So yeah, this I got Tommy, I got Brian and Stephen P. They're the only people that are playing. I think you owe us more than one day of members only bingo. I do owe you more. You've all been great. Whoa, top 3 by default. Yeah, you've won in the past though, Stephen. I win, yeah. I'm back, be right in. Oh, we've got 5 in now. So how are you, June? Oops. The man is here. I got to put him somewhere. Where do I put you? Same one. Does it come up? Yeah, there we are.
Oh, nearly blew my eardrums out there.
All right, Micky. I don't think you can hear me.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello.
Can you hear me, Micky?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Right. I need to put my headphones on. Right. That's better.
I could lay down and sleep.
So you totally forgot.
I've been in the garden for about 8 hours.
You've been in the garden. Was the sun out?
Well, the sun was out, yeah. It's a nice day. But between on the roof, fixing stuff, hosing tarmac down, getting rid of van loads of crap. My head is pounding. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Rehydrate yourself.
Yep. It's well deserved today.
Was that your Discord or mine?
Might have been mine. No, it shouldn't have been mine.
I thought it was, at first I thought it was Marie sending pictures again. Micky has echo. Oh, it's gone now. That's because I'm now on headphones.
Echo.
The echo is just one of the many voices inside your head.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's one bottle gone. Apologies for all the noise. I got a bag stashed full of goodies.
Food or beer? Or both?
I wish it was a crate of beer, but no. I got some shortbread fingers and my usual. I don't know if you've seen them before, but
Yeah, been
yeah. So I do like them.
I was thinking of a Domino's tonight.
But I'm on the Newcastle now.
Never drank it.
Hello, Mr. G. Right, I can lose that window. So we have 6 people waiting to play. Brian is making out that he's going to win this week.
Meet the quiz.
So you went to Spain, Brian. I know we've chatted in chat about
Brian.
obviously Brian. Sorry, Micky. I said Brian earlier.
Twins, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not long back from being in Spain.
Back
And-
last week, yeah.
Yeah, and you did well over there, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Relaxing, pints, and winning bingo.
Yeah. What was it, €140 or £140? I can't remember.
Euro. Between 140 and 150 euro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, no, that was good.
I've never got so many dirty looks from old women in my life.
Yeah.
It was well worth.
Stephen P is saying, I think we need Micky and Brian on the panel together. Well, you never know. There's always a possibility in the future. But yeah. So, what was the weather like? Because I know
Sunny the whole
around
time.
the Med has been atrocious, hasn't it?
We had like high 20s
Yeah.
for the full week. It was cloudy in the mornings, but after that it was sunny all day. So
Yeah.
perfect.
Because I know some places they were just getting flooded and
Yeah, where's it? Lanzarote, I think.
yeah.
It was just floating.
Yeah, I mean Turkey in themselves, they didn't have it good.
Yeah. No, we had it lucky now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go back tomorrow.
Well, I'd go abroad tomorrow, but won't be going back to Turkey.
No.
No,
And staying off the rocks.
I'm staying away from Turkey. That was one holiday to forget. I mean, we enjoyed the holiday,
Yeah.
but the fall into the sea didn't help. That spoilt it.
Nothing's ever good medically when you're away from home. It's just a nightmare.
Mm.
I was in Spain once up near Gibraltar and took allergic reaction to something, anaphylactic shock. rushed to hospital, couldn't breathe, everything cramping.
Yeah.
Never again do I want anything like that.
Yeah. So what happens? Because fortunately, touch wood, I've never needed medical treatment abroad. But obviously, when you go abroad and you've got your travel insurance,
Yeah.
does the travel insurance deal with them direct, or do you have to fork it out and then claim the insurance back?
I was lucky at the time. It was still, the wee, is it E111 card or something like that?
All right. Yeah.
It was all on that. So I had basically nothing to do, sign a few forms, and that was it. But I still had insurance too, but didn't have to use it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it would have cost, but I'm sure it wouldn't have been cheap.
No. Brian is saying you get one massive bill.
Yeah. Same as America, I suppose. Crazy money.
Yeah. Mr. G is saying, I'm having a dilemma thinking this hobby is cruel. Why is that?
real happy. Not at all.
Yeah, I did wonder. I'm sort of like, I'm over there thinking, I do hope I don't need medical treatment. But and then the bruise came out. At first, I thought, yeah, I'll be fine.
Some bruise.
Sort of like once I've slept it off a couple of times, and then I'll be fine. But no, I mean, having to be sort of helped onto the aeroplane and then helped off at Leeds Bradford, it was, And the funny thing was when it was at Turkey Airport, and I was put in a wheelchair, and the guy that was obviously he was pushing the wheelchair, and he wasn't half zooming through. We went through duty free. Was that it?
It's a Formula One fan.
It was. That's how it felt. And it's, you're getting closer to all these old people and everything. Get out of the way!
You're gonna have a crash.
Yeah. Where's the brake?
At least were you on first or last? Last, I suppose.
Say again.
Were you on first or last onto the plane?
No, it was just on. Oh, when we got to Leeds Bradford, we was off last. We had to wait, and it was the whole thing was we came in early, so all the spots for the planes were taken up. So we had to park on the tarmac and then be bussed off.
Yeah.
But nobody was allowed off the plane because there was no buses available either at that point. So waiting for a bus to come to half an hour early landing, yeah. And sort of, it was an hour before we got off the plane, I think.
I hate sitting on the plane. It's bad.
Especially when you're at home.
Yeah.
We've just flown over my house. That could have been. Yeah, because when you come into Leeds Bradford, you do actually fly over our house. So I live there.
I flew there once.
Yeah, parachute.
Where was I going to? Top Mudder. That's what it was. We had to do a Top Mudder, like a 12-mile assault course, and we flew into Leeds Bradford to do it.
Yeah.
But it was a long time ago. Wouldn't be doing that now. The knees wouldn't hold up.
Yeah. So when we got to Leeds Bradford, we were the last off the aeroplane. We had to wait for this special ambulance to turn up. There was a few of us on the plane that needed assistance, and it comes up. It's like a porta cabin on. It's like a lift. It just lifts up. The catering style things that go up, and then it sort of moves in towards the plane, and then you get wheeled into there. You get strapped into the chair, and then they can't find the driver, and you sort of,
drama.
And then they go, "Do you know who this wheelchair is? We hadn't got a clue. It was there when we got on." Yeah.
Nearly on the way up the road after got back here, had 40 mile of diesel left, and it was about 1:30 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. I just says, nope, I'm not stopping. Danced it the whole way up. I think I had about 5 mile left.
Yeah.
But I wasn't for stopping. I wanted bed. But no, fishing did well too. 1 death, but that's it. Can't complain.
So Brian is saying, I have to admit, every time I've flown, I've always been lucky to get loads of freebies. As I travelled alone, I was always able to switch seats, and the stewardesses always gave me a big bag of miniatures. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know why you want to change seats then. So, Tommy, lol, what was about to say? I look like a zombie right now. I swear somebody's rubbing sandpaper over my brain and eyeballs. Yeah. I had one of them days earlier in the week. That's why I ended up cancelling bingo. That was Wednesday. I just wasn't into it at all. And but the day before, I was on a high, and there wasn't. I don't know. I was just on Tuesday. I was full of it.
You wasted all your
and
energy.
then I must have. Yeah, I've got to be careful at my age. But and then on Wednesday, it was just all downhill. But yeah, I don't know what it was. But
You certainly get days like that.
yeah. It's every morning you wake up and it's a bonus.
Oh, and just enjoying my time off now. It's great.
Yeah. So, are you back at work now?
No,
No.
still waiting. Still waiting on occupational health to get back to me. Just give me the okay to go back or not go back. So, out of my hands.
Mm-hmm.
But if the weather picks up like it is now, it'll be great.
Yeah. Well, this week's. I don't know about you, but we're expecting 24 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Midweek. So,
The backyard.
Andrew Lowell, you are full of it. Yeah, June. The thing is that I'm now on my second beer. Don't take much. And Micky, he always gets me going. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Micky, you know how you can bounce off people sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can do it to you. I can, not an issue. But, you know, sometimes it's hard work. Yeah.
And the new tank stand still standing too, all filled.
Oh, is that it behind you? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It has passed the test, and
So,
the tank too. It is.
so what's what you put?
Two wee chips, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
but
So
no problem.
what is it? What is it that's going in the bottom tank? A dogfish or a catfish?
That's the dog bed. It was meant to be for fish tanks, but we'll see. Perfect size for the dog bed.
Don't worry about that, Brian. I've certainly got the big belly. What's June saying? Andrew Walt, you're full of it. It must mean something different here. Yeah, possibly. So we've got 8 people waiting to play the quiz. Micky's in. We've got June, Tommy. We got Brianna, which is Brian. He likes that name. Marie, if she's still got a signal. And then we've got Barbara, Stephen P, and we got Mandy. 8 people to beat. Woohoo! Yeah, but just wait. Once it starts, there's other people coming. So yeah.
What is it? 90s?
Yeah.
Should be good at this.
Yeah. So it's all 90s stuff. And there shouldn't be any arguments. So we will start that in approximately 2 minutes, which is 15 minutes later than I said it was going to be. So
nobody's on time these days.
Yeah. If Marie wins with psychic powers, I will flip out. Right. Let's bring up the screen for bingo. Right. So hopefully, I said bingo. We're not playing bingo. It's the quiz. Bring up the screen for bingo. Yeah. No, we're not doing bingo.
No.
I do bingo so often during the week.
It's just in your head.
Yeah. I'm going to turn that off. No, we're not playing bingo. You had it last week, and you got it Monday to Friday and twice on Tuesday. We are stopping at the services now. Okay. There should be a signal there.
Yeah, better signal.
Yeah. Which services have you stopped at? It won't be Exeter.
Or was she the football?
She's been Preston.
Hmm.
She's at Strensham Services.
I'll be watching the football tomorrow. A few beer. Liverpool win the league, hopefully.
Right, we've got 10 people in. Got a few more than what we had before. The Marie, is Jack with you? Is he in the quiz? I see Liverpool gets beat tomorrow. Not a chance. Mm. Oh, we went fishing last weekend, Mickey, and we caught fish.
Big fish or wee fish?
Yeah, we caught fish. He isn't playing. Oh, that's just wondered because we do have a Jack that's playing. I'm not quite sure who that is. Maybe it's just somebody who wants to play the quiz. Marie says, no. Brian says, I've already read tomorrow's papers. I'm time traveled. And Marie, she for some reason, she's everything she puts is coming out twice. I don't. No, it's not. It's not JT.
I actually watched a video earlier. A day in the life. Wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just Brian. Just Brian.
Yeah. Plus, he knows nothing about the 90s. Right. So, I think we better get started. In Brian, we trust. Yippee. So happy you have faith in me. We do. Right. So, let's start the countdown. 10 seconds. So, here we go. It is me, my favourite CTU agent. I'm just here to beat Brian. What year did the TV show Friends premiere? Was it 1992, 93, 94 or 95? Brian says, I was drunk in the 90s. This isn't fair. I need to get myself on the right page. Right, that's better. So what have you put, Mickey?
I'm putting 85. I'm not sure at all.
95?
Mm.
Well, the quickest to answer it was 7.8 seconds. Marie says she's already out. Oh dear. That's because she didn't answer in time. Right, so the correct answer was 94. You weren't far out.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard one, that.
We only got one person get it right. June. Well done, June. She knows her stuff, does June.
94.
94, Stewart's Enquiry. Right, yeah, then. On September the 22nd, 1994, Friends was debuted on NBC. So June has 213 points from that. She was first. Seems ages since I did hear Fishy Fishy. I mean, I know last week was Donna did it,
Girls. Yeah.
but I'm trying to find where sort of, where's all the controls and everything.
Yeah, once you stop, it all goes out of your head.
Yeah. Question 2. What was the name of the virtual pet toy craze in the 90s?
They were crazy. Bonds and tools, everything.
Brian says Furby. I bet those were fun. A pain in the ass. Right, all the answers are in, and the correct answer was Tamagotchi. Yeah, I mean we had a Furby, and used to have to tickle its tummy and feed it and all sorts.
Tamagotchi.
And then if you didn't look after them, they died.
Yeah. A Tamagotchi, you mean?
Mm.
Yeah. Long before the smartphones, I suppose they have them on smartphones now.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
So 80 got that right. June got it wrong this time, and Laurie did as well. So June still holds first. I think looks like Graham is in second place with his pseudonym.
Yeah.
Brian, you're in third. That's a good start. And Furby was as scary as fuck. Yeah. It sure was. I used to stick its tongue out as well, didn't it?
Yeah, they're wee big, I think, didn't it?
Mm.
Wasn't that going off in the middle of the night?
Whoever came up with that stuff, though. I bet come out and scare you too, man. Did they scare me? If there's a movie on with clowns, turn it off. I don't watch it.
Don't stand that cloud.
It's like when you're looking at movies and the ratings on it. Yeah. I don't go anything above 15, 16 sort of thing. No. Well, the one that I did do a few years back, you remember the Shades of Grey one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was an 18, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah. Oh,
it can't have been a 16, that one.
No.
Yeah, so...
I love a good scary show.
Neopets was a website. Nanopets and Digipets were the knockoffs. I happen to have a keychain full of virtual pets in the 90s. Oh, dear. One of my ex-daughters hates clowns and was scared of them. I forgot to warn her my mother's house was full of clown ornaments. Naughty me. You are, Brian. Dear. Question 3. What band released the album Nevermind in 1991? Was it Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Radiohead, or Nirvana? Teacher's desk drawers were full of Tamagotchis. Yeah.
Yep.
There was music in the 90s, says Brian. Of course there was.
I don't know this one now.
So what do you reckon? Do you reckon you've got it, Micky, or was it a total guess?
Total guess. Haven't a clue.
You didn't get it.
No.
No. Graham saying too easy. The correct answer was Nirvana. So there was 2 for Pearl Jam. Everybody else went for Nirvana. I think the number 1 spot's going to change this time. There we are. Graham's in number 1. Barbara 2nd. Stephen P. Where did Brian? You've dropped to 5th.
Took too long.
Yeah. Come on. Fingers on the buttons. Brian, my ex-husband's mom did also. She collected those porcelain face clown dolls, and it was so creepy. I swear they stared at me. Right, so Brian says that's because I like coming last. Which Disney movie features the song Circle of Life, Aladdin, Pocahontas, The Lion King, or Hercules? I did expect everybody to get that right.
Mm-hmm.
And Graham is a 90s kid, I think. Mm. And of course, you all did get it right. The Lion King. Which puts Graham 449. Oh, you're doing all right, Micky. You're 3rd from the bottom.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
But Marie's on top of you.
Let's just catch up.
Yeah. Brian's moved up 1, so. Oh, nearly. Cat stepped on my keyboard. That one. Cats. I'm in a great place. Mandy is on top of me. Oh, dear. That wasn't me opening another bottle.
Okay. Me open another can.
Question 5. Oh, it's a points wager.
All in.
What internet browser was most popular in the mid to late 90s? Netscape Navigator, Firefox, Opera, or Internet Explorer?
You got it wrong.
So Brian is hoping that Mandy hasn't been eating beans. What did you think, Micky?
I put Netscape Navigator, but it's probably Internet Explorer. But I don't know how far it goes back. I can't remember it.
Mm-hmm. What was Netscape Navigator?
Hey.
90s kid and IT nerd. I'm all over this. um, shut it, Graham. I used to like you. Right, Graham. I did see your stream last night. I watched it this afternoon. And I got to be honest, right? There's a comment in there that said that where Brian was making out that he had won a quiz, and he did. He won the girly quiz last week. I was there. I saw it. So yeah. So it does have a witness. I think there's about 2, 3. Debs was there as well.
Yeah.
Right, so where are we? So 5 went for Netscape Navigator, 1 Firefox, and 4 for Internet Explorer, which is what I expected. Most of you going for Internet Explorer. So Graham is shooting up, 898. Mandy, you're in 3rd. Don't lose any more points, please. 841. Barbara's in 2nd. Brian's gone right down to 9th. He's got no point. He bet it all. Yeah. You should do what Mandy does. Leave 16.
Aye.
You're never at the bottom then.
That was a dirty Ouija question.
Yeah.
It was.
Andrew just doesn't want me to throw a tantrum. I read it as Napster.
Oh, I Napster.
Yeah. We all used that one, didn't we?
Yep.
Only 13. Oh, it's 13, not 16. Question 6. Which 1999 movie featured a twist ending with I See Dead People? Was it The Others, Stir of Echoes, The Sixth Sense, or The Blair Witch Project? And before I finish reading that, I turned to my other screen, and you've all answered. I wouldn't have known. I'm not a movie person.
I watch my fair share in it.
Brian says, I know movies. Yeah, but were you the fastest? No, you weren't.
Spoiler.
So, yeah, everybody got it, but 1. I've done that, haven't I? Got to go back to this one. So, Zenny's now in 2nd. Barbara's in 3rd. But Graham is 1,101. According to the lotto, I have never had a lucky number. No.
You need the lucky stars and the Euro Millions.
Now, Mickey's now on top of Marie. And June is on top of Brian. Oh, you won't believe how warm it is up here tonight. I might open this window again. I'm dreading later on this week.
With the windows open all day, just trying to get the breeze through.
Yeah. I don't do the Euros. We only do Lotto and Set for Life. What's the Lotto tonight? You never know. You could wake up in the morning with an email.
Mm.
Mm.
It's always nice getting them. And then getting let down by £2.50.
Mm. Question 7. Who won the FIFA World Cup in '98? France, Brazil, Argentina, Germany. No, but you can tell which one's looking at the scores, who's done what here. You can see who was all those in the US don't have it right. But everybody that's UK based has got it right. Yeah. The correct answer was France. So 45% of you, 5, got it right. 4 went Brazil, 1 went for Argentina, and 1 Germany. Graham, 1,254. Senny holds on to second spot, and Barbara at third. Micky is now in 5th, still on top of Marie.
Catching up.
Oh, Laurie got it right. Laurie was the only one that got it right from the US base. So well done, Laurie. And Brian's still on top of June. Question 8. What was the name of the first cloned sheep? Was it Molly, Dolly, Sally, or Holly? Why did it take you so long to answer, Tommy? Not fair, I was looking for Graham's name to come up. That's not very nice of you, is it? And every single one of you got it right. Well done. It was indeed Dolly.
I see the cloned wolves. Extinct wolves last week.
Sorry, say again.
I seen the cloned extinct wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I read about it last week. Dire wolves or something like that.
Right.
I'll soon get dinosaurs yet.
The first cloned sheep was named Dolly. Dolly was significant because she was the first mammal to be cloned from an adult cell, proving it was possible to create a genetic copy from specialized cells. Bonus point if you can tell me where she was cloned.
Does anybody know?
In a lab. Yeah. So Mandy and Graham got it right. It was indeed Scotland. So anyway, the rankings are, we got Graham 1,380. And it's not letting me adjust the, oh yes it is. So if I give you 136 and I give Mandy 126, they'll come, hopefully they'll come up on the next one. So I've given you them points. So well done, everybody, on that one. Question 9. Which video game console was released in 94? Nintendo, Sega Mega Drive, PlayStation, or Xbox?
I remember getting every one of them. Playing Goldeneye on Nintendo 64.
There's only one person got it right. Well, if you've got no idea, to be fair, then it was a lucky guess because you got it right. PlayStation.
Jesus, oh.
And I've got some notes on this one. 94, both Sony PlayStation and Sega Saturn were released. The PlayStation was released in Japan December 3rd, 94. Sega Saturn was released in Japan November 22nd, 94. But it wasn't a Mega Drive.
That's crazy. It's so long
Mm-hmm.
that they've been about.
And I'll let you into a secret. I have never, ever owned a game station.
I'd say I have every one of them.
Always,
And I still have them in the attic.
Yeah, no. So I'll get rid of the notes. There we are. 1 got it right. 7 went for Nintendo. 2 went for Sega. Game station. All right, Grandad. Yeah. Whatever. So Graham was the only one getting that right. 1,426.
It's crazy. Nintendo was 96.
Yeah.
Must have had a lucky guess.
Time sure flies, and I mean, I know I said it on here, quite a few times about things, and I think when I was a little one, just being brought up, it was black and white TV, 2 buttons on the TV, remotes weren't even thought of,
Get up and turned over
and
yourself.
nowadays we've got flat screen TVs. We can talk to you on the internet. I mean, when I first started, not streaming on the internet, but when I first was sort of like chatting on the internet, and you're doing a video chat with somebody, and it was pixelated like mad. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you know Nintendo is older than the Aztec Empire and the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, no one was stealing TVs when I was young. Too heavy. Do you remember those original flat screen TVs, though?
Yep.
They weighed a ton.
The glass in them. You had them.
Yeah.
I remember my grandfather's TV from about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was down the local tip a couple of weeks ago, and I seen one of them sitting, and I had to go over and press the buttons. It was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like brown fake wood thing.
Mandy is saying here that she was the remote when she was growing up. Her grandfather used to yell at me, then ask me to change the channel.
It's crazy how far things have come.
Yeah. I remember the first the first remotes that used to come out. The original ones, you used to have to plug them into your TV, and there's a wire leading to the remote.
USB.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, long distance phone calls were a thing, but very expensive. Yeah. And you used to get delays on them as well. Used to be.
And then you couldn't use the internet and use the phone at the same time.
Mm.
Dial up.
Older than Van Gogh's Starry Night. Yeah, I was born in '63, and when Andrew was a kid, phone numbers only had 3 digits. Yeah, probably did. I mean, to be honest, I remember when the dialing code in the UK used to be 4 numbers, and your number itself was just 5 numbers. Now it's 5. Now it's 5 for the dialing code and 6 numbers into it.
Or so.
Yeah.
I remembered when it was 5 numbers, but that's about it.
For your actual
Hard to
phone
that.
number, yeah, but the dialing code used to be 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there was one of our neighbours, where I lived, in the street, there was only one neighbour with a phone.
Oh, yeah.
And it used to be a party line with the neighbour around the corner.
A party lane? What's a party lane?
It's where you shared the phone line.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you had a phone line that was shared between neighbours. Each of you had a phone. Yeah. And if one was on the telephone, you pick it up and obviously, they're on the phone, you put it back down, sort of thing. Yeah. And I think they shared the bill. I don't know how it worked or anything like that, but yeah.
Crazy. Because again,
And those were the days as a child when you used to go out for the day and you were never missed.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah.
Come
Used
back
to,
when you could start.
get up. As long as you were back home for tea, nobody ever missed you.
No.
No.
And you come back covered in dirt and muck. Nobody cared.
When I was a kid, we just shouted. Yeah. 2 tin cans and a piece of string. Right, question 10. Oh, points wager. Which music band had the 1996 hit Firestarter? Prodigy, Daft Punk, Chemical Brothers, or Underworld?
Should have went all in. I could imagine Brian bopping about to this tune.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on his stream last night, he was very, very tempted to play some music, but yeah, he didn't in the end. I can't remember what it was. He was tempted to play it, but yeah, he didn't in the end. He was just playing a load of AI stuff. He didn't want to go upstairs and help his wife and son, do something to do with his. What was it, Graham? You was avoiding, because I know you stayed in your little fish room.
Kill time streaming. Seems good.
Dad of the year, me. Yeah. Oh, you've had a haircut, have you? I've had a haircut. Yeah.
Had one before holidays, but this bit it.
It's a bit shiny. Right. Well, the correct answer was Nirvana. No, I'm joking. Prodigy. I hate this game sometimes. Yeah, so everybody got it right, but I'd got it wrong as well. I'm not very good at movies or music. It's the reason I don't do Graham's quiz, because I'm crap at answering questions. And I got to be honest. Oh, Mandy is still up there.
I should have went all in.
So where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's on top of June still. Question 11. Which new social media platform launched in 97? MySpace, Facebook, 6 Degrees, or Friendster?
I think I remember this one.
Yeah.
And then the other big one came along, I think, after it.
June's telling me to behave myself. So I'm just Andy's saying I almost clicked C and would have lost all my points. Oh, that was for the previous one, yeah. So we got MySpace. What did you go for?
MySpace.
MySpace?
Because in 97, I remember I was starting secondary school, and I can't remember Facebook being about. So it had to be MySpace.
MySpace was founded August the 1st, 2003.
And I don't know the other two.
Go on, I'll let you all have the answer. 6 Degrees.
6 Degrees. Need to see what this is.
And in 1997, 6degrees.com was launched, and it is widely considered the first online social network. This platform allowed users to create profiles, connect with others, and build a network of friends, marking a significant step in the development of social media as we know it today.
I take it didn't take off then?
It doesn't look like it, does it?
No. It's Facebook bought them out.
Thing is, when I did this question, I thought, 6 Degrees? Weren't they a pop group or something?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I think that was a 3 Degrees, wasn't it?
6 Degrees.
Well,
Everybody got it wrong.
everybody got it wrong. Andrew's still winning for most obscure quiz answers. Yeah. So all the points stay the same. Nobody moves either way. I should have done that as a what do you call it one?
A wager.
Let's wait till Friday. This will turn up. Well, who has the most obscure quiz questions on YouTube? That'd be one of the questions. Question 12. Which Soviet leader resigned in 91, marking the end of the USSR? Boris Yeltsin, Gorbachev, Brezhnev, or Medvedev? I can't pronounce that one. A few more beers and I might get it right. I think 2 tribes, I'm guessing. Had to stop playing, I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Marie. The correct answer was Gorbachev.
Yep.
8 of you got that right. 2 went for Brezhnev. Barbara, we've got 15 minutes first before watershed. So Graham at 2,906. Mandy was the fastest scoring on that one.
Very quick.
I remember the tear down the wall speech. I'm so old. Zen, me too. Like someone's just been shot. I'm still under Micky. It smells like he had beans and Guinness for dinner. He don't drink Guinness. He don't like Guinness.
Nope.
Calls himself an Irishman and he don't drink Guinness.
That's rough stuff.
bit
So
like
bad.
Tetley's round here.
I do like Tetley though.
No, it's crap.
Tetley or what's that one? Punjana?
If you remember to put up the wall speech, you're really old. Just like a Scotsman who doesn't drink whiskey.
You remember to put up the wall speech? Was that Donald Trump putting up the wall?
Question 13, unlucky for some. In 1999, East Timor voted for independence from which country? Australia, Indonesia, Portugal, Malaysia. Graham is a solid 5,001 points ahead. I don't think we're catching up.
No.
It's before my time in Aussie, so I went for it. I will now stop answering and see if you can catch me. I have floors to flood.
Floors.
Dear. The correct answer was Indonesia. It's Graham using AI to win tonight. That's the thing.
Could be possible.
Too late for this quiz, it seems. Oh. Rebecca, there's still 7 left. But it's a lot of general knowledge. I have no general knowledge. Yeah, they're definitely someone's shooting. 5 of you got it right. 2 went for Australia, 2 went for Portugal, and 1 went for Malaysia. And 2,991 is Graham. Senna didn't get that right. So she stayed in second. Stephen P has taken the 3rd spot. Micky's on top of Brian. Oh dear.
Had to just order dinner there. Domino's.
So have we got Rebecca playing? Not sure. Doesn't look like it. Graham, I used to think I was until I met you.
Had retaining useless knowledge. Yeah.
Question 14. What major world event occurred on the January the 1st, 1993? The fall of the Berlin Wall, creation of the European Union, end of the Cold War, launch of the Hubble Space Telescope. What are you up to out there? Well, close the window.
No clue on this one.
So all the answers are in but one. And it's split between 2 answers. Oh crap, I remember what I was doing then, and it's not A. No, it wasn't A. You didn't go for A, did you, Micky?
No. Didn't go for B either.
You went...
Or C.
The answer was the creation of the European Union. And
why would I remember that?
Nobody got it right. Yeah. There. And I thought I'll put that one up. Today's a sad day. I was never a Eurolite or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
I was one that voted to leave.
Yeah.
Especially when they want stupid things like square bananas and, you know.
We had a vote over here. Was it last year? 2 years ago to leave?
But it feels like eternity now.
Yeah.
It's more than 2 years.
Was it?
Yeah.
Crazy. That's what happens when you get older.
Was it about 2018 or something like that? Or 2019?
Jeez, so.
Yeah. 2020 it was. The UK left the EU on the 31st of January 2020.
I'm definitely old.
Well, if you think about it, when the COVID stuff was out, we were on our own. We didn't have to argue with the Europeans.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right. Could fall apart by ourselves, just.
Right, Brian's gone. Brian's gone. Question 15. So 6 of you went for the Berlin Wall and 4 went for the Hubble Space Telescope.
Mm.
Graham is still in the lead. So there was no change there. And because it was such a monumentally stupid idea, it took 4 years to get out. Yeah. So we're just waiting for Brian to come back from his potty.
He must be on the beer.
Mm.
Oh, I am sore. Between knees and back.
You're supposed to be resting your knees.
This is exercise phase, as I'm calling it. Build it back up.
Is he ever not on the beer, says Mandy. Okay, I'm back.
See,
Okay. Are you ready for question 15, Brian? Beer is the water of life. Right. Well, that wasn't a question that I gave you, but here comes question 15. Who was the British Prime Minister for most of the 1990s? Tony Blair, John Major, Margaret Thatcher, Gordon Brown.
I got it wrong. Hmm.
You know, Brian actually, not Brian, sorry, Graham took the effort of actually spending some time and putting B down, yeah? And nobody got it right. I said, except one person.
But as soon as I clicked it and you got it wrong. As soon as I clicked it.
What did he all go for? I thought so. The answer was John Major.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was very grey and boring. He was a puppet. The spitting image did him proud. Who? Exactly. So we've only got one person got it right. 2 went for Tony Blair. Most of you went for Margaret Thatcher, which was what was expected. Oh, what have I done? I got to go back. That one. Don't answer it, because I'm going to bring up the... So Brian was the only one that got it right, even though you were given the answer in chat. Now behave, Graham. Right, we'll move on. Question 16. Which boxer famously bit off another boxer's ear in '97? Was it Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, George Foreman, or Lennox Lewis? Yeah, somebody did get it wrong. June says, I know this one. Oh, by the way, there's no darts questions this week. Well, seeing as most of you have got it right, the correct answer was Mike Tyson. Yeah, you answered right. So 9 of you went for Mike Tyson and 1 went for Evander Holyfield. So Jenny is still in second. Stephen P. third. Micky, you're in fourth, followed by Brian.
So I'm going to come down to the last wager.
Mm.
The bottom of the table.
Wages? What are wages? Question 17. Which iconic movie character said, "You can't handle the truth"? Jack Sparrow, Forrest Gump, Colonel Jessup, or Jerry Maguire? See, the Prime Minister just had to bite off an ear, and he'd remembered. All right. So all the answers are in. Nobody can answer anymore anyway. When Demi Moore was still good looking. Yeah.
Like Demi Moore and Ghost.
Brian, you hush your mouth. 5 points and it's true.
Five joints and endings through.
The correct answer was Colonel Jessup.
What? Ah.
You didn't get it, did you, Micky?
No, I didn't.
No. Neither did Marie or Tommy.
I don't know who that is.
Well, to be honest, I would have gone Jerry Maguire as well.
Because I could even hear him saying it in my head, but and I've heard it somewhere before, but I don't know what film. I've probably watched it.
That was dirty again, damn you. Oh, hang on then, because you're saying. There, it says, in one of the final scenes, Jessup responds to Kathy with the iconic ad-lib line, "You can't handle the truth," defining his sense of superiority over Kathy.
What film was it? Oh, that's it.
Hang on, that's not right, is it? Which iconic movie character?
Mm-hmm.
Played by Jack Nicholson, yeah, in A Few Good Men.
Ah, right. Good show.
If I put that there and go for, like I say, I'm not.
Yeah. Ooh. Brad's catch him up. Oh, right. It says to play Fishy Bingo. That came up. When I was talking to, after a bingo win, I was talking to two women from Sheffield that didn't know Graham.
Here as well. There we are. My apologies. Sorry, Mickey.
There you go. Sorted.
So when you were playing this bingo game, yeah?
Yeah. After I got chatting to two women from Sheffield, I think they were 60 plus, and they didn't know Graham, so they didn't. I was very disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, two Sheffield ladies.
Mm. Another Jack's in now.
A Jack in the box.
I don't frequent the bongo halls of Sheffield. Mm.
She was scary.
I spoke to her last from Sheffield at the fish auction. She was scary. Right, let's move on to question 18. Which online retailer was launched in '94? eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, or Etsy?
The 90s is when it all happened, you know that?
Mm.
Would be lost without it. Craigslist.
Cool, we can play Jacks now. Okay. Oh, I bet it's Craigslist, even though I have no clue what it is. But there was it, you know. You have to say Craigslist. I don't miss the 90s. I was drunk. So all the answers are in. We got... Ooh. Interesting. What have you gone for, Mickey, and why?
eBay, because I think I used eBay before Amazon.
But does that mean that eBay came before Amazon?
In my mind, it does.
It's a
But
shame
it could be Craigslist.
because it was Amazon.
Terrible. Oh, hold on. Back in a second.
He's off. Yeah, eBay came out 95, which is what most of you have gone for. So 6 of you went for eBay, 4 went for Amazon, 1 went for Craigslist. Oh, Craigslist.
Sorted. What did Amazon sell in 1984?
They did start originally with just books.
Ah, that's right. I think I remember that.
Mm.
Good old Jeff.
I had to laugh the other day. We, well, a couple of weeks ago, we ordered a pair of these gravity chairs, you know, for the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And next day delivery on Amazon, but it was sold by a third party on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next day delivery. So I was hoping that they'd come. This is when we had the last decent weather, and in the morning it was still Amazon's telling me it's going to be delivered today. Yeah. The tracking is saying otherwise.
Mm.
But yeah, so they didn't turn up, and we wanted them specifically for that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really let into the company, give them absolute grief. Yeah. Donna works in the parcel industry.
Yeah.
So the beauty about that is, because she works in the parcel industry, I know how the systems work.
Yeah.
And they're trying to give me the biggest load of crap going, yeah. And they hadn't dispatched them. So the parcel company was DPD.
Mm.
DPD is saying we're still waiting for them on the tracking, yeah.
Not a fan of DPD.
And then I get onto them and give us a load of grief, and then it's a different parcel company. You want this tracking number? So I had a look on that tracking number. We're still waiting for the parcel. Yeah. So I give them the load of shit online, you know, on the messaging. Yeah. In the end, I basically told them to F off and just give us my money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually cost them in the end because they had to reverse the package and call it back.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've had to pay for the package being returned.
Plus the refund.
Yeah. So I thought, no, stuff you. So anyway, we a couple of days ago, because the weather next week is supposed to be nice, I'm thinking, oh, the gravity chairs, I could have done with them. Yeah. I thought, right, I'm gonna look for some more gravity chairs. Yeah. So I goes on. Donna did a bit of research, and she sort of sent me. she sent me the a few links. What do you mean? What is the answer? Yeah, it's not Amazon. Oh, you mean it's Amazon? I've already said it's Amazon. You want to know? You want to know who's in the lead, don't you? There you are. You got 6 points for it. You're not quite there. So anyway, we found some. One of them was again. It was a third-party seller, so it wasn't going to come in time. Yeah, sort of like first, somewhere like the end of June, sort of thing. I forget it. And then there was another one that was. It was. I won't mind. I've just been there yesterday, and I forgot what to call it. And I could order it online and get free delivery. I thought, oh, that's okay, free delivery. I might have it by the weekend. Yeah. No. You get it before the first. You get it before the 1st of June. I thought I don't want it the 1st of June. Yeah, no, it wasn't Argos either. And or you can pay $6.99, and guess when we're going to get it? 1st of June. 1st of June. Christ. So I had a choice of free, yeah, or I could pay $6.99 and still get it both on the same day.
Where's the sense?
Yeah. Or I can pick it up for free.
And get
have it. So I went yesterday and got them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next week in the garden. Gravity chairs. And anyway, we I won't fall off the gravity chair. My last one, I did have one, and it just rusted to hell.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad that you don't sit in it anymore. Question 19. Which popular 1990s sitcom was set in a Boston bar? Cheers, Seinfeld, Friends, Will and Grace. The theme tune to this is absolutely, it's my favourite piece of music.
It's good.
Yeah. Yep, where everybody knows your name. A bit like you, Graham goes on a tangent. Yep. And you've all got that right. Well done. It was indeed. Cheers. Oh, Graham didn't answer that one. Maybe he'd gone off and got bored. Right. I thought Cheers was the 80s, and if I bring up the question again, it was the 80s. Cheers was brought out in the 80s, but it was extremely popular in the 90s, and it did end in the 90s. It was more popular in the 90s than it was in the 80s. Well, that was question 19. So we are now looking at question 20. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wager time. Good luck.
Bye-bye, pints. See you later.
Who's gone?
No, my points.
Oh, I was looking in chat. I thought, who's left? Who was the Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1999? Bill Clinton, Albert Einstein, the American Soldier, or Jeff Bezos?
I have no idea.
Brian said, ooh, all in or all out?
None of them make any sense to me.
I did. Brian, I did not have sexual relations with that little black dress. The correct answer, what did you think it was, Mickey?
I went for A.
A.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
It don't look like Bill Clinton. It was Jeff.
Oh, Jesus. Jeff. What did Jeff do for the world in 1889?
Two of you got it right. Two of you went for the American soldier.
Poor Albert. No
And
vote.
five of you went for Bill Clinton. And Jeff comes on. What did I do? Mm. So we need to find out now the scores on the doors.
Should be
In
interesting.
third place, we have Elaine, 1,422. Second place, Graham, 2,997. First place, Stephen P. Well done, Stephen.
That's how I'm going.
5,516. I think that's a second win on here for you, Stephen. Congratulations. Yeah, Andrew changed my name this week to Stephen P. June says it's over at last. That's not very nice of you, June. Well, we still got net 10 anyway. Me with a grin.
Net 10.
I fell asleep during the gravity chair saga. That's your excuse, is it, Brian? Graham. Brian. I'm not getting names right. I'm calling everybody Brian tonight. Yeah, so it's a good job you've got Mickey stamped on your picture.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, dear. Yeah. We'll just call him anything. I was laughing too hard to toss a cat. Net 19. Net a fish. We did get a new landing net. I broke the last one. I was last time I went to Cornwall, I was using it to run along the bottom of the beach. You know, we're in the water, but on the sand bit, surface of the water under the surface of the sand under the water. This Newcastle Brown's getting stronger, and we were. The shrimp we were getting. I won't eat shrimp, but Donna, do you need a landing net? Well, the one I've got is for the one that I was using was for the koi pond. And I didn't really like using the landing net.
Mm.
So anyway, I broke it, so that got chucked. Don't you need to catch fish to need a landing net? We do catch fish, just not big fish. So yeah, but
I mean,
like I said, we're
we're
going down to Cornwall in June, and hoping to catch some biggies then.
Mm.
Mm.
I'd like that. A few big pike would be nice.
Pike. Mm.
Mm.
Well, we don't do freshwater; we just do sea.
Mm.
And
There's no sea near me, so fresh is what you're getting.
yeah, Donna catches fish. She does, and she uses a landing net. Well, she uses a crab net and catches all sorts. Donna's caught more species. I got in a magazine with a 27-pound pike many years ago. Well done, Graham. I've never caught a pike. Like I say, I don't do freshwater fishing, so...
Remember getting bit by a pike? Baby, a small pike. When I was young.
We've caught... Don't tell him pike. What's that one? I forgot the name of it now.
The war show, the...
Okay, I guess doppelganger time for you lot.
Dad's
Army.
Going,
Yeah, I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Right, better bring up the next one, hadn't I? Net 10.
I just nipped to the loot.
Presentation view. Why does the quiz still ask if we're aliens this far out from that quiz? Eh? You have to send me a screenshot. Thanks for popping in, Graham. Take care of yourself, mate.
Headphones.
Under the here, Fishy Fishy, it says, "Are you an alien?" What does it?
I would need them.
Oh, that bit. Okay. Done now. It's gone. There's like a secondary subtitle. And... Did you win? I hadn't even started.
Open the old one. There we go.
So anyway, back to the gravity chairs. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's It's one of those areas that I changed the number, but I forgot to look underneath. So we got 10 questions on net 10. 10 seconds to answer each question. 5 minutes for me to give you the answer. Another 10 minutes talking about gravity chairs. Last week we got right to question 9, Stephen P. And he was out on the last one, on the question 9. The wait is part of the challenge. We've got 7 of you waiting. Right. So 7 of you daring to play.
Never do well in that 10.
8 playing. June says, I've had to change device. Oh, so that, no, there's 7 playing. The thing is, I don't know which device is which, so I'd end up kicking out of both of them. No, we can't be having that, June. Do it. Right, I've removed the one that I think, oh, dare you, I did. But did I get the right one? I got a 50-50 chance. Oh, she's come back in again. Wrong one then. Right, is it that one?
We get there yet.
Right, I think I've got the right one now. Maybe. Yeah. Right, so we've got 7 of you waiting to play net 10. Right, we'll bring the screen up for net 10. Why are we waiting? She says, wait. All night you've been telling me, get a move on, stop talking about gravity chairs. And then when I'm about to start, you say, wait.
She needs a drink.
Right, so we've got 7 of you waiting to play. Net 10. Answer all correctly, and you will win a mug. Stephen was very, very close last week. June, how come you've been eliminated and aren't even started? I haven't touched anything. It's come up. June, eliminated. Why? Oh.
Maybe she closed the other devices, right?
No, because it's been deleted totally. She said she had to switch devices. Maybe she closed. Right. So I'm going to kick you out again, June, and come back in because I ain't started. So remove participant. Come back in, June. Well, I don't know. We'll see how you go with the first question. It's come back up again as eliminated. What I'm going to do, I'm going to restart the game total. Do the hockey cokey and turn around. That's what it's all about, yeah. So I'm going to skip the countdown and end the game straight away. I'll give over. Right. I'll jump back in. I think we had a bit of a technical issue there, Marie, before we'd even started. Here or not here. Right. Okay. So now I've got 7 people in. I won that round, did you, Jeff? Are you playing? No. Using my big O's. Yes, I can see. Right, we're going to start this game. In seconds. Good luck, everybody. What colour is a ripe banana? Orange, green, red or yellow? In my head, I won that round. No, that's an overripe banana.
You're making banana bread then?
Right. Yep. Black bananas for N banana bread. The correct answer was yellow. Seven of you went for yellow. 1 failed to answer. Somebody timed out on that one. We've got Zenny, June, Barbara, Marie, Brian, Stephen P, and Micky still playing. It's a good job it's after 9 o'clock, isn't it? Oh, you got it right, Micky, anyway.
Did.
Yeah. I pretty chuffed
Success.
myself there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passed the first hurdle.
Yeah.
It's fall at the second.
So I sent Donna a message earlier with a picture, and it's a cartoon. Sort of, it's a photograph of an old couple sat on a bench, yeah, and the old bloke is saying, "I had to show my grey hair to them to get my pension today." And little old ladies at side of him saying, "You should have shown him your dick. Then we'd have got disability allowance." I saw that on Facebook. I thought it was really funny.
That's a good one.
Mm. Right, let's move on. Question 2. Sweet Caroline was a hit for which singer? George Michael, Neil Diamond, Elton John, or Michael Jackson?
Pretty nice singing it on their head.
I was bloody panicking then because I thought everybody was eliminated. Usually does that when I've put up the wrong answer.
Not to say I didn't get it wrong, so God knows.
Sweet Caroline. Yep. I won't give up my day job. I sing this song when I'm completely rat-assed, as it's the only song I can remember. Correct answer was indeed Neil Diamond. And everybody got that right. So Zenny's still in, June, Barbara, Marie, Brian, Stephen P, and Mickey. But my screen changed at one point, and Stephen P was the only one that was showing as being eliminated. I thought, you've got to be joking.
No
I'm
chance.
actually not a bad chanter when I put my mind to it. Question 3. Which company makes the iPhone? Samsung, Sony, Apple, Nokia? We are going to edit that song a little. Sweet Mandy dear, da da da. And the correct answer was Apple. And everybody's still in. Hopefully that's the end of the easy ones.
Probably. Seemed too easy so far.
Yeah. Question 4. What is the capital city of Italy? Milan, Florence, Venice, or Rome?
Go for the obvious one or not go for the obvious one.
I'm too scared to take the mick out of Mandy as she scares me. Friggin' geography. The correct answer was indeed Rome. Is that you out as well, Mickey?
Yeah, I thought it was too obvious. Thought it was a trick question. To trick myself.
They all sounded right. I knew I was screwed. Still in. We've got June, Barbara, Marie, and Brian. You got further last week, Stephen. Question 5. How many degrees are there in a right angle? 45, 60, 90 or 180? Oh my God, I had to think on that one, said Brian. "180 is what women do every 2 seconds. I think he's referring to darts. The better dart players. 180.
Murder.
Correct answer was 90. I honestly didn't think any of you get that wrong. My darts are getting better, he said. Who are you aiming at, though? We got 3 in, still in. June, Marie and Brian. Dang distractor. So we're halfway there. Question 5, that was. So out of those 3, do you reckon any is going to get there, Micky?
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm. We get to question 5 and I've only got 3 survivors. I'm beginning to feel a bit, confident.
Yeah.
I was certainly stressing last week when Stephen P got question 9.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to get very hard.
We're thinking murder. Who are you thinking it? Mostly I can only get 16. So Brian says, I want a mug, so I'm getting the mug. And Graham is not here. I won't get performance anxiety. Question 6. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? I think I've said that right. Cucumber, avocado, tomato or pepper? Yummy green stuff. No.
Don't think I've ever tasted it.
I've never heard of it.
I just remember selling them in Tesco's when I was young.
The correct answer was indeed B. I'm being called. Oh dear. What are you being called? June, Marie and Brian are still in. He can wait, she says. You do put up with a lot. Question 7. What is 12 times 13? 146, 152, 156 or 158? Right. 156. C.
Brian has to have this one right.
Hmm?
Oh, you can. I thought Brian would have had this one.
June, we got it right. Oh. Now I'm sweating. Right, June, it's down to you to get the next 3 questions right.
No signal.
Marie, do you know? Should be quick. Question, are you ready, June? Question 8. So we've got 3 questions left. What is a group of crows called? Herd, gaggle, troop, or murder?
She's got this one.
When I first read this question, I thought it said, what is a group of cows called? Murder. She's still in. Yeah. Mandy says, I read cows too. That was why I put herd there. But the only problem is I meant to not speak it. I got to put on maths. I'm now going to slap myself with some stinging nettles. I knew this one. 2 questions left, June. Question 9. What does E stand for in E equals mc squared? Electricity, energy, efficiency, or equilibrium?
I wasn't sure, but
There's a lot of you going for B and thinking it's energy. Was indeed energy. She's still in. Oh dear. It might be the last time I see it. I can feel there's drops of sweat going down my forehead. Bloody stupid maths question at 9:45. Right, June. Let's get this question, get it over with. We know you're going to get it right. Question 10. In which year did the Battle of Waterloo take place? 1066, 1799, 1815, or 1918?
you might be safe being American.
Sorry, June. But what it does mean is we've got 10 new questions. That one at number 10, I've had for weeks. It never been removed. Yeah. And I do try to make the end one. Yeah, thanks for joining us, June, and well done for getting so far. And what was the answer? What do you mean, what was the answer? You mean you want to know the answer? I got to get show the rankings. The answer was fucking. What do you mean? Thank you for participating. Get rid of that. It won't let me go back. Anyway, the question. It was C, 1815.
She did well to get that far.
Excellent. The
Yep.
Battle of Waterloo, 1815, resulted in the end of Napoleon Bonaparte's rule as Emperor of the French and marked a significant turning point in European history. Oh no, you almost made Andrew pay for shipping. That was I was definitely sweating on that one because June's quite knowledgeable on a lot of fronts, but so yeah. And Marie's going bloody signal. Did you know in physics an elephant can actually hang on a branch over a cliff by its tail? Marie's fuming. Well, the elephant's fuming. You just have to get the maths right. Okay. Jack was helping me. Well, that's cheating if someone's helping you.
But would she have got it right if she had a hand signal?
Let's go back to the main scene. There. Do we have any birthdays this week? No. Just wondered.
No birthdays.
Can I come on cam, please? Yes. Now? We're in for it here. I'm going to have to move a few of us about here to get him up. So, dear. We go walk about. I'll stick him in underneath me.
Doppelganger. Do you have pants on?
Right, Brian, I'm going to have to send you a link, which I don't think you've used before. Copy a link. And do you want me to send it Messenger? I'll send it Discord because Messenger causes a few problems. It's different to what you've used before. Then I've got to work out how to get him on screen. See you later, Barbara. Didn't recognise the thumbnail. I am Al. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we had a bit of a change on the thumbnail. We're just waiting for your mate to pop up. Right, I've got to add you to... Just give me a second. I've got to find out which one. This is... Screen's going to go funny. Right, there we are. Hello,
Hey,
Brian. Hello, Brian. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear.
You can hear him. You can
Yeah.
hear him. Oh, I can't. Well, that's because I muted it. We should be able to hear you now, Brian. Oh, there we are.
Hello, everyone. How you all
Hello.
doing?
We're doing fine. And you?
Oh, there I am. See, this is what you look like in about 20 years, Mickey.
I
Bald.
don't know now, maybe 10, the way the hair's going.
Let's make him a bit bigger.
I'm not bald. I just shaved my head and I put the wrong bloody guard on, didn't I?
I don't even put a guard on. Just go across it with a
The
razor.
wrong way. I can tell that, like.
It's cheaper than a haircut.
I once did it with. I accidentally didn't put a guard on. I made it right. I wasn't bothered. Carry on. I thought Brian was going to do. Oh, thank you. There's supporting. There was an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman. Yeah. What was the joke? Dear. Yeah, thank you, Zen, for your 11 months of support.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, how are you, Brian?
I like Mickey, so I'm not going to actually do the Irish jokes, you know.
No, I.
I'm all right.
How's the guppies?
Oh, they're pain in the ass.
Anyway, I've got an Irish one for you. There's an American walks into an Irish pub and it bets anybody in the bar if they can drink 10 Guinness straight up, 10 pints of Guinness straight up, yeah, he'll give them $500 US. Nobody takes up the offer, but one guy leaves the pub. A little later, this guy comes back and he says, "Is that offer still on?" He says, "Yeah." So, barman, 10 Guinness, line them up. So, lines these 10 Guinness up. The Irishman starts the first one, straight down. Second, finishes all 10, all together. So, fair enough, the American says, "You deserve that, $500, yeah." He said, but one thing, he says, "What did you go out for?" It says I went down the road to see if I could do it first in another pub.
Yeah, very good.
Pure and Simple has become a member. Oh, thank you, Marie. I thought you were already a member.
There's a joke I remember from way back when.
Which joke?
It's a joke I remember from years ago.
Yeah.
How did the Irish terrorist burn his lips?
Don't know.
On the car exhaust.
Have you quite said that one right?
Probably not. I can't tell jokes. I'm Scottish.
Yeah, okay.
They're
Well, that
probably
ended that
right
then,
jokes,
didn't it?
man.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Who's betting? Really?
So come on then, Mickey. Have you got any Scottish jokes?
Oh, an Englishman, Scotsman, and Irishman sitting in a chat group. Who gets pissed first?
Me by the look of it.
Haven't cracked out the vodka yet.
Well, I can't go any further because I've only got this. So, you guys in
It's
the...
like you're drinking orange juice.
I'm drinking orange juice. No.
Are you on the Magnums tonight, Mickey?
Am I? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Andrew, would you say the joke again? I want my hubby to hear it and forgot the words. No, it was too long. Just go back on playback. So, you guys got any questions for Mickey, or have you got any questions? Did you hear the Irish terrorist who burns his lips trying to blow up a car? That's the joke, Brian.
And I get
I don't think that's what she said.
What's funny that I got it wrong with the joke itself, yeah.
That was great.
It gets it wrong and it still ends up being funny. Thanks for putting us right, Mel.
Oh, Jesus.
Any more, Brian? No.
I'm going to start snorting any second.
That's one thing I'm terrible at is jokes. I never remember them.
Yeah, I'm not very good either. But and sometimes when I remember them, I get it all mixed up. Yeah. So why are your guppies pissing you off
Thanks,
then, Brian?
Mal.
Brian, why is your guppies pissing you off?
I'm losing females again, and I don't know why.
They're too bloody knackered.
Possibly.
I'm lagging.
They, your males need to give them a rest.
Mm-hmm. Split them up.
I think so. Either that or the Corries decided to start. The Corries decided to start swimming about again, so
So you reckon the curries are eating them?
I've just no clue. It's,
What are you, other two?
no, I think it's when they dive up for oxygen. I think they're scaring them.
Right. I can't see that being the issue. My guppies that are in with Whiskers.
I mean, giving birth's stressful enough, so when it only happens during the night, everything's
I know the cure to that. Stop turning the light off. No, I've got guppies in with Whiskers, yeah. And I only put about 3 or 4 in, which were, runts. And
um,
and to be honest, I actually thought I'd just lose them all.
Mm. And they've been
They're-
fine.
But they're growing quicker than the ones that are, without Whiskers.
well, to be fair, I thought that too.
Mm. Yeah, they're doing well in that tank. Mal says, do they make a loud bang?
What,
Is
the
that why?
Corries?
Yeah. Is that why they're scared? Eating his leftovers.
No, Mal, it's just-
Yeah, they certainly do that.
I've got that many guppies. I think it's just when, as I say, when the Corries jump up for their oxygen.
Maybe they're taking the gulps too big.
They're just scaring of them daily.
It's
Mally's
just the usual.
saying that
I've got no
his
clue.
his
'cause
guppies
it's only
make a loud
females I'm
bang.
losing.
Not guppies, the curries.
I've only got pygmy Corries, so they don't make much of a bang.
I don't know about that one.
Nope.
We do
Oh,
hope you
it's-
sort it.
It's strange that it's only females.
Yeah. It sounds
Well,
like they
it's
need
got
a
me-
rest from the males.
I mean, other times it's not got Corries. They're breeding
Right.
like rabbits.
Yeah, just I'd give them a rest from the males. Because if they're being chased around all the time by the males,
Mm. Yeah.
and especially if they've just given birth as well, when they need to
You've
rest.
seen my tank, haven't you?
Aye.
Yeah,
Trying to separate them would be a full day job.
yeah.
Rest they get them.
It's looking well. And plants are fairly grew too.
Yeah.
Swords.
There's no way to say it. No.
There's an answer. Mally's saying, "I'll buy more females to spread the love."
I've got
Jeez. So
Maybe
there's some
some
guppies in there.
Mm.
It's like a guppy soup.
only
So what you been up to recently then,
It's
Graham?
like a 60-40 mix, female to male.
Hmm.
Definitely is a guppy suit.
So the question was, Brian, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Apart from applying for every job going, not much.
Hmm. And getting beat by Julie. Not Julie, what? Susan at darts.
Trying to make plans for putting a shed up.
Hmm.
A fish shed? Or just a garden shed?
Oh, you seen that on Facebook, did you? She's not fun.
What is wanting to
The
keep
damn
pigeons?
player thinks that's a nightmare. Fish shed.
Hmm.
You could always keep pigeons. Brian's in deep thought here.
What? Sky rats? No, thank you.
I've heard of guppies having issues with stress, but normally
Oh, I'm
from
lagging
frequent
big time.
movement in front of the tanks. That's it, Rebecca.
Right.
It's Brian's
Um,
reflection.
I'm gonna get it.
I think he's lagging.
He is lagging. I'm getting off. I'm lagging big time. No worries, Brian. Thanks for
Hi,
joining
Brad.
us. So take care, mate. He's gone. Oops. I grabbed the wrong part of the screen then. Move me back down.
Oh, mate. So what day is tomorrow? Sunday.
Mm.
Water changes tomorrow.
Good, I was quicker typing than talking. you were, Brian. But thanks for popping up anyway. Yeah.
Have a day of water changes between the koi pond. It's
Mhm.
blanket weed season, so
Yeah, I'm okay at the moment. I ain't got any.
before holidays, 2 days before holidays, it just kicked off blanket
Yeah.
weed, but now it's cleared out. But the filter needs a good clean, so they do
How
that.
many koi have you got?
Probably about 6, I think, 5
Yeah.
or 6, and then
Now,
hopefully put these goldfish in with them when they grow up.
Mm. Yeah, I've got 3 koi and 1 goldfish,
Yeah,
and all 4 of them just follow each other about.
yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, but except for changing the filter matting on the filter, I haven't
Yeah.
needed to do anything else.
I have a what do you call it? Oh, the name's out of my head. A Nexus. That's the one.
Mm.
Plumb through the wall into the shed. So
Yeah.
I just hook the drain line up, turn a valve, and away it goes. So it's pretty handy.
Mm.
But now it's a wee bit of waste of space inside of the yard. What else to do it? Put a pond in. But the fish have fairly grew. I have them maybe two years now.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're massive. So they're
I mean, the ones I've got, I'm expecting to put on some growth this year.
Last year was terrible for parasites.
Mm.
Just parasite after parasite all summer. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping, touch wood, this year's easier.
Yeah. Anyway, plans for a shed basically 7 feet wide, not sure on length. 2 feet? Marie says, I'm almost home.
Twice.
But the landlord wants to see us on hold till he comes, everything on pause.
Oh, he wants to see it first before he's
Yeah.
laid it.
My landlord don't bother. He's fine. You know, I dug out the pond, got a good couple of ton of rubble and got rid of it, a big hole in his garden. So, yeah, he's happy with us doing whatever.
Yeah. As long as you're not wrecking, he's happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'd
pretty
love to
good that way.
I'd love to extend the pond
Mm.
and move it down the garden.
Oh, I had to. I extended mine. Dug it out. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be fancy here. I'm gonna have a little river down the garden. Yeah.
Mm.
So overflowed the main pond into this river bit. So there was an overflow on the liner. Or the liner came over, but for the love of me, I could not find out why I was losing water. And it just kept happening.
Just down the river bit somewhere?
Yeah, so because at the bottom of the river, there was a sump. So the river went into the sump and then it was pumped right back up to the top.
Yeah.
And could never find out. I thought, is it the sump that's not sealing properly? So I took the sump out, redid it, put it all back again. And in the end, I just decided that this river was a bad idea, and I'll pull the sump out and I'll just make the pond bigger.
Yeah.
So it was all the fish out and new liner going.
And did it solve the problem?
And didn't cure it. Still
So
losing
where's the water going?
The water was actually going, and I hadn't realised. I'd bought one of these filters from Alpon Solutions with a built-in, like a cylinder type filter.
Mm-hmm.
And we found out one night the cause of it, because all the power went off in the house about 2 a.m. and it had tripped the electrics, and it was the UV light.
Right.
Yeah, and there was a crack in the plastic.
And the water was
And the water came up
through there.
and then I hadn't realised where it was coming from. So yeah, we got rid of that, and it's cured it up until recently. But the recent water loss, which I cured a couple of weeks ago, was because the hose that comes into the pond actually was facing slightly upwards. So there's a waterfall, and now it's like that. So the water can't track backwards.
Yeah.
But it was like that. So as the water were coming out, you were getting a little runoff down on the hose.
Yep.
So I've sorted that as well.
I'll never
It's
forget
nice.
making the pond, cutting into your brand new liner was like, am I really going to do this? To put in the bottom drain. Scary times, but no leaks.
Yeah. It is, because you sort of like, you know that you can't get under the pond to see if there is any leaks.
Nope. And mine's all concreted in underneath too. So
Yeah.
definitely getting that nowhere near.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately mine's just a liner, but and then but it's on. The line is on carpet, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a concrete
Yeah.
base
Easier
as
got
such. Hmm?
Easier got to then.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll move mine on down the garden, and there is a bit of a fall then, but there's loads more space. But that's for a future project. We do that from a
And they're never cheap. They're never cheap. Never cheap projects either.
No, you'd need to
No.
hire a bloody mini digger.
Hmm?
I'd need to hire a mini digger to do it,
Yeah.
because I dug that last one out by hand, and I said never again, never
Well,
again.
Oh, it was a. You think it's a pond, and it's only, it's not a big pond by any means, and you get the
Yeah.
skip in, you get the skip to get rid of the rubble, and you think, easy, the skip's big enough, yeah.
The
Three
skip's
skips
bigger than
later.
what your pond is,
Yeah,
and it just
and he's, yeah,
it's the soil compacted, and then when it's not compacted, it's so big.
Mm.
Like I filled a vegetable patch down the backyard and filled a couple of raised flower beds, and still had to get rid of more.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, we had an allotment, and I took a load up the allotment as well.
Mm,
But yeah,
that's the one thing. I don't know where to put the rest of it now. If I'd have to ship it out.
Well, Mickey, I'm going to end the stream, and but thanks for popping in.
No problem.
Yeah, you've been a lifesaver tonight.
Late, but got here.
Yeah, it's strange because it's like if I'm on my own, like I said earlier, I don't bounce off anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only person you can bounce off is chat, and when chat's gone quiet, or is
what do you-
quiet,
what do you do then?
it's hard work. You're talking to yourself, and Graham can talk to himself. No issues, but but yeah. Oh, well, I've still got Marie here anyway. But yeah. Thanks for popping in, and we'll be back next week. But week Sunday, we're fishing in Scarborough.
Nice.
Last week's I've
With
still
good
got
weather.
last week's I've still got to get the video together. Mandy's still here anyway. Yeah. And Mandy is saying it was good to see you again, Mickey.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
You'll have to jump on some night.
And then so Mickey was here. Then next week we'll have Donna back. I'm not sure about Marie. It's whether she can skip football. But
The season soon be over.
Well, like we've said to you, you're welcome to come on at any time, Mickey.
I'm free most weekends. I'm about anyway. So
Yeah. No, you've got the link. You just pop in.
Yeah.
Let me know you're going to be on, and that won't be a problem. It's just with OBS. I need to set up how many screens I'm going to need.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit harder than what was it, StreamYard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
StreamYard is so nice. OBS is just
it's a
wee
bit
bit.
painful. Yeah.
But once you've set it up, it's not too bad.
Yeah, at the moment I've been setting up. I've got Video Ninja is controlling the video.
Yeah.
And some of it, Skippers always comes in when we're at the end. And you can set up a window, but what happens is it'll just do it 3, 4, and there's a bit of I think it just did an update as well. I must really look into that one, where the video gets changed slightly. But
There's an update to the program itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I saw something not so long back, and I must check on that. But my bad. This is the time I finally get to sit down. No worries, Skipper. But yeah. So you set up a window, like I've set a window up now for you.
Yeah.
I get somebody else in, and you each become a quarter of that window.
It splits it up.
And it's a pain in the bum because you're really small, and I don't want you small. So you have to change. And I'm not part of you. I'm separate.
Yeah, yeah.
So, where I could just do a one full window and then have everybody bigger, I can't because I have, for some reason, like I say, I'm separate to you.
The joys.
Painful. Happy days. But would I go back to StreamYard? No.
Mm.
I can do a lot more with OBS
Yeah.
than I can with StreamYard. Yes, StreamYard's easy, makes things easier to do sometimes, but you just don't have the functionality.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
More options.
And because it's all browser controlled as well, it screws up Chrome. It just uses all the resources.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fortunately, I've done okay.
You'll have to get a
You're
stream feed.
using OBS, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, I suppose I better head off to bed.
Yeah.
And what game are you off to play now?
I gotta go and play a bit of Call of Duty, I think.
I last saw you on playing. What was it? Oh, it's removed.
Probably Call of Duty. Warzone.
I don't know. OBS, something like that. It was something black, I think. Ops Black.
Black Ops. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the favorite at the minute.
Yeah. There you are. She's Marie's saying you're off to play Fortnite.
Nah. No.
The only thing I play.
Oh, I
is
seen you play it. Minecraft, yeah.
Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even have anybody else playing with me. I've just got it's on my own server.
Yeah.
So I'm in this land on my own, just building things.
Building towers into the landscape.
Yeah, I just don't, I mean, at one time, my daughter used to join me, but so there was my daughter and her friend, and so the three of us were in there.
Mm-hmm.
And but they haven't played it for a while. But then, I haven't. My daughter keeps getting mad at getting killed by people with Sabrina Carpenter skin on Fortnite, right? I don't even know what Fortnite is.
It's just a crazy shooting game.
But then gone are the days, I mean, at one time I used to play Quake 3.
Yeah.
And, so I've done the shoot 'em ups before. But nowadays it's either Minecraft or I might get my steering wheel out every now and then. And do a bit of Formula One.
A bit of Resident Evil or horror film or games, things like that, or Call of Duty. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, like I say, horror films I don't go down because, especially if they're over 16.
Farming simulator. I did used to like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I loved it. You were building your own roller coaster park.
I mean, I've got to be honest. I have played. What's the one with the truck simulator or something?
Truck simulator.
Euro Truck Simulator. I have done that, and that was, it was like you weren't playing with anybody else on it, and although there was online gaming, sort of, it was still, it was boring.
You're still by yourself, even if you're online gaming anyway.
Yeah.
You're still driving the truck.
I know it's like you're just talking to people like on a CB radio or something like that.
yeah.
Like, huh?
As truck drivers for you.
She's been playing Grand Theft Auto. Yeah,
GTA.
but no. I don't know what it is. I don't have the sitting down, and I'd rather just watch some YouTube videos or
Oh no. You get in the
research,
YouTube rabbit hole.
Yeah. And or doing a bit of research on this or that,
Yeah.
I mean, the questions now I put together probably takes me about half a day to put them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's not too bad. But I mean, it's like fishing now. I mean, I don't mind, go fishing, and I don't mind that. I mean, I just wish I was closer to the coast because I'd do a lot more.
That's the thing. You're gonna have to start freshwater.
Well, be honest, I joined a local club last year, but the weather was shite last year.
Yeah.
So it sort of like put me off a little bit.
Yeah.
And we'd had a look at where one of the things that I need is I need access. If I've got to walk miles to a fishing spot, then it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, and that's what we had with the fishing spot that was available, and so I think that's what put me off.
Nah, like we're so lucky here. Like at the end of my garden, there's a
But
football
you've got
field.
a lake, can't you? You've got the lake,
And
can't you?
there's a lake at the bottom of the football field, and then say 2 mile up the road, there's a lake maybe 6 or 7 times as big.
Yeah.
Full of pike and perch, roach, rudd, and the whole lot.
Yeah.
But even the rivers here, the Torrent River, they call it. Is it Trout? I think, isn't it?
I mean, I have found the guys that I've met up with, sea fishing, been really friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, we met up with Carl, and Carl's a great lad. He's a YouTuber as well.
Yeah.
But I haven't found anybody that's really sort of like looking down on you and going,
No, that's it.
well, this is what you should be doing, sort of. Then I haven't found that at all,
No.
It's sort of.
They're not sort of forcing their ideas on you.
Yeah.
They're just working with you.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, everybody's been good, sort of like, if I've asked for help on, what do you think the best thing is, no issues. They're not treating you as a numpty.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it, especially the sea fishing. Yeah, okay. I mean, I am probably a numpty anyway when it comes to falling in the water, and I mean, I've been fishing just over 12 months, and then we've had the problem in Turkey, and then when we were fishing off Mullion Cove, I was fishing there, and a wave came over the harbour, and if it hadn't been for the railing, I'd have been in the water. Oh, literally, it just hit me big time. I was soaked. I'm on Mullion Harbour, and I hear this slap. Looks back, and there's this almighty wave just came straight over the harbour. Yeah, and I was absolutely drenched.
Learned you for again.
And at that point, I went, "Fuck it, I'm off home." And I'm trying to ring Donna, and my phone's that wet, my hands are that wet, and I'm trying to. Oh bloody hell! I couldn't, I just couldn't dry my phone off anywhere, and then I was in a no-go signal area. Occasionally you got it, and then
No good day.
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we've already said we're going, and we're still here. But yeah, but yeah, we do enjoy the fishing. I mean, we started off with just one rod when we went to Mullion, and now
Oh, that's
I've
it.
got So what we've got about 5 rods now.
I think I've still 4. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Donna's got 2. Donna likes to fish with my first one, but and then I got a little one that's like, just for fishing off the harbour. It's only about this long. It's not very long at all.
Yeah. I find that the best rod I ever got was probably the cheapest. It was like a wee telescopic, basically a toy. But I find catching the small fish to go catch the pike with it is so simple.
Yeah.
And just up and down, fold it, and away you go. Throw it in your bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so good. For nothing, really. But,
well, like I say, we're back down Mevagissey in June, and hopefully, Mevagissey is really good for fishing. And there's a place in Mevagissey. There's 2 sides to the harbour, and we usually fish on the south side. But on the northern part of the harbour, there's it's quite rocky, so there's a lot of wrasse.
Right.
And I was watching a YouTube video the other night, and this guy comes along, and he just drops down the side of the harbour with the black lug on it, and he's pulling the wrasse out. Like big buggers like this.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So you're going to give it a go there?
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing next time. Just drop it.
Yeah. See, that's the good thing about sea fishing. You can get plenty to eat out of it.
Yeah.
Or even round the sea. Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
It's thinking, what the fish are going to do. I mean, we've caught mackerel, and we've caught mackerel by the the dozen, and basically it's just a bait fish, really. And throw it back out. But Scarborough's when we got to Scarborough's a little bit. There's quite a lot of crabs there,
right?
And so whatever you throw out tends to get eaten.
I bet the crabs.
But but none of the crabs are ever big enough.
Aye, for eating.
Yeah, never big enough to take home.
Yeah.
So, but I was hoping to catch cod, even a little one. I'm not bothered. I just want to catch a little, a cod.
Yeah, I suppose they're rare these days, are they? They're harder to catch.
Well, they're supposed to have picked up a little bit.
Right?
Yeah, because there've been the restrictions on cod fishing. They've picked up, but no, they haven't. Not on my line, anyway.
Try Donna's. Donna will catch one.
Donna will catch it. She'll catch a cod before me. Yeah. I mean, the biggest fish I've caught is a dogfish down in Cornwall. And have you caught a dogfish before?
No.
No. They if you catch one, they'll just twist and turn and
fight you the whole time.
And basically they'll, you get them on the harbour. Eventually get them on the harbour when they've knackered your rig up. But you get them on the harbour, and then they are painful. They're like a mini shark.
Yep.
And the twist and turn, and you've got to be careful because they're very rough.
Their skin?
It's like sandpaper. And if they wrap themselves around your arm, they can give you a nasty graze.
Right.
Yeah. So you got to be careful. And
I suppose the teeth too.
Yeah. But we caught one, but you can eat them. But apparently they are they're horrendous to get the flesh off. You got to sort of like trim them all the way around, and then get pliers. You
Bloody hell.
you gut them, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've started to cut down the front, and then you get pliers because the skin is very, very tough.
Yeah.
You get pliers and literally you hold its head and you pull the skin down its body and peel it
Jesus,
off.
though.
Yeah.
One tough fish.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah,
nasty
stick to the-
buggers.
stick to the cod,
Nasty
stick to the
buggers. Oh, sure. That's the update on the fishing. I'm going.
Yeah. Call of Duty time.
God. Well, if you're about, you're always welcome to come with the joint. I don't mean fishing. I mean, on here, fishy fishy next weekend.
Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll be about.
Yeah.
I'll see it deserved it.
I got to be careful I don't close this window because then you'll be gone and me. So I did that the other week, and I was tidying up and shut the window, and that was the end of the
They ran
stream.
away. Yep.
No, there was no buys or anything. Mm. Yeah, I have actually thought about that. Brian is fishing over in Ireland. Maybe next year, not this year. We've got too much on this year.
Yeah.
But we do like to get about. Yeah, it's Northern Ireland.
Well, the same. Take a car and get from north to south in no time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's not too... What's going to take us? I mean, what are you from? Are you about an hour and a half, 2 hours from the
From the coast?
dock? Yeah. No, I mean from where the ferry would land. If I were to come across.
Probably Larne. I think it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think so. Something like that. It's not far.
I mean, depends on where we'd catch the ferry, but I think it'll be North Wales.
Yeah. Anywhere around the north is doable in a car in no time, really. Like,
Yeah.
and it's good fun driving.
I've never been to that island.
That's a nice spot.
Yeah.
As long as you get the weather, it's nice.
Yeah. I've always fancied it, but never done it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have to give it a
Drive
go.
up to Stranraer, then ferry to Larne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but North Wales is easier for me.
Hmm.
So I can just get a ferry from there or Liverpool or something. Mm. Anyway, that's something for the future. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining me and Micky, and thank you Brian for popping up earlier. Sorry that you had all that lag. And I'm looking for the... There we are. I was looking for where my outro button was. But yeah, I'm going to go head off to bed. Micky's off gaming. And, and we will see you very, very soon. Don't forget, Monday, it is Bingo is back. Bingo on Tuesday. But we do have members bingo on Tuesday evening in the UK. And if you are a member, then you can play. And we will be playing some members only bingo games as well.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah. And a few changes to the bingo games as well. And we'll all be doing that in the members side. So if you're not a member, there's an excuse to join. Oh, I thought you were already the coach, Marie. Oh, off the coach. All right. I thought she was as well. Okay, so take care, everybody. Thank you, Micky.
See you later. Bye.
And I will see you on Monday. Bye.